Hello, everyone. So we are going to get ready super quick with some Pomifera and with Seint. I am going to take my Pomifera rose oil. 1, 2, 3. 3 drops, okay? Rub my fingers together. And what I love about this is I can put it on right before I put on my makeup. I don't have to wait. It is economical because look at how little I use. And more importantly, it's amazing. Amazing, amazing product. I had the worst, driest skin. Winter, summer, it didn't matter. And no matter what product I used, I saw multiple dermatologists. Nothing fixed it, but Pomifera did. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to do it a little differently today. I am going to take my buff brush, and I am going to go into my main highlight and a bronzer at the same time right there. And I'm not going to, it's not even science, right? I'm just whatever into both. And I'm going to put it all over. Okay, just all over. And I can use the same brush, but I don't like it. I rather use a fluffier brush like the blush and bronzer brush and swirl it in. And I'm going to do my whole face. And I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to get my eyelids to prime that, to use it as primer. I am very eco-friendly, less product. I'm eco-friendly and I like to save money. So I'm not going to buy multiple products when one product does the same thing for everything. So instead of getting eyelid primer, I'm going to use my main highlight. And that's just going to help it stay on a little bit better. I have the product anyway. And this is going to be just an all over color. I just got an eyelash in my eye. All right. And I'm going to check it. Sorry. Taking an eyelash out of my eye. Okay. And I'm just going, if you're looking for massive glam here, this is not the video for you. This is the makeup, no makeup look. I like it light, airy. I'm going to leave here and go probably walk on the boardwalk, and I'm not looking to add a lot of color and be all glammed up. All right, then I am going to take my detail brush, which I just saw. This is it. All our brushes are double-sided, and I love that because, again, you get 2 for the price of 1. And I am going to go into my contour. And I'm just going to pat. And I am going to do a little up here. I'm going to do a little over here. I'm going to use a magnifying mirror. See that? Made my nose a little thinner. And I didn't put a lot. You don't need a lot. That's what I love. You get to save money and you're not having a lot of product. And I have everything in one compact. That is huge. It's amazing for traveling, for those of you who are going to go traveling this summer. And it's amazing. It's super easy. I've already gone on a couple of trips and I just throw it in my bag and that's it. And now I'm going to contour my cheekbones. I'm just going to come down here. I'm not really going to go past here. And I'm just going to sort of lightly give myself cheekbones. And I'm not going to worry. There's no mistakes. If I put too much, all I do is blend it in. See how that just sort of gave me a more defined. It's creating shadows. And if I don't put enough, I just add more. So just hug that cheekbone, the bottom of that cheek I can feel it with my brush. All right, and I just create that. Okay. And now I'm going to go in with a lip and cheek color. I'm going to go back to my buff brush. I'm going to go on the other side, and I'm just going to dip in just ever so slightly. And I'm going to put it above where I would have put my contour, just above. And again, in the comments, and in the description, I will list the colors. See, I did a little too much. Not a big deal because I'm going to blend everything in anyway. Again, back to the blush and bronzer brush. And just blend that in. Blend it in. Just fluff that in. If you like your blush a little more towards here, the apples of the cheek, you do that. And just blend. Easy going. Now I'm going to go, I always forget my illuminator. So I'm going to go into my illuminator. Just put my finger in it. See it? All of a sudden you get a little shine. And again, this is easy. Makeup, no makeup. I'm not using a lot of product at all. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the multitasker brush for my lips. And I'm going to be using Sunshine State. I happen to have the mini tin of it. They had, maybe it was during the holidays. They were selling mini tins. And it was, they're the size of eyeshadows. And they're really easy because you can get more in there. I really like them. If they ever become available again. Because I don't wear makeup that often. And I can get more and I can put a lot more rather than one big tin. So that is Sunshine State. And I'm going to take a little illuminator just to give it a little more. And put it on top. Okay. All right. I am almost done. Now we're going to go to eyes. And I am going to use a different palette. I have all my eyeshadows in one palette. What I love about the eyes is that you can use them for eyeliner or eyeshadow. So I'm going to come in, and you know I love using multiple products for multiple things. And I am going to just take my brush and I'm going to go into basic. And I'm just going to fluffy. And I happen to be playing around a lot with the just 2 eyeshadow look. I told you that I'm going to go walking and meeting a friend. And I just like the no makeup look. Just light and easy going. I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to keep my eyes open and I'm going to come up because there's no sense in putting on makeup if you're not going to see it. I'm then going to go into the cleaning tile. If I can find it, I leave it in another. There we go. I'm going to clean it and I'm just going to take Cupcake and I'm just going to put Cupcake at the top. So technically I'm wrong. I'm using 3 colors. Okay. Because I do Cupcake at the top. And then I am going to go into Cocoa and I'm going to use this end. And I'm going to just dot in. And I'm just going to put on the outside and down. Outside, little in the crease and down. Okay. And then whatever's left of my brush, I'm going to bring it down in here and it's going to become my eyeliner. And I love that because there's no more having to pick multiple colors. I can have any color as my eyeliner. Now, of course, I'm not going to leave it. You're like, Ellen, what are you doing? I'm just going to blend that in to the crease a little and in the corner. And don't worry, it's cream makeup. So if you get fallout, which is stuff down here, or it's too much, or it's in the wrong place, or you go over in here and you don't want to do that because that's going to age you a little, all you got to do, I love the other end of the detail brush for this. All you do is swipe up and clean it. Swipe up. Sometimes I have to clean over here. Okay. And swipe up. Now, I didn't use brightener. And then you can even use your finger. And I like it because it's not a defined line. I have very small eyes. So if I have like a really dark color underneath here, and I only go halfway, because if I go all the way in, I'm going to make my eyes even smaller. So what I do is I come to here, and I actually like a little bit of a smudged look. So I do that. I did not use brightener. I can, if I want, just sort of go in and brighten up that area a little. I just didn't feel like using it today. But I can just go in, and I'm stippling. The skin underneath here is so easy to tear, and I have a lot of fine lines that I don't want to do too much. Less is more. I'm going to take my sponge and my Perfector sponge, and I'm going to hit myself with setting spray. Always something, right? And then I'm going to spray my Perfector sponge with some setting spray. I told you I'm going to probably spend the day out in the heat today. And I just want to, there's my dogs. I just want to go over this. I have seen people put on their makeup entirely with a Perfector sponge. I actually did it recently. My daughter and I wanted to hide a rash, and I dabbed it in on the Perfector sponge and dabbed it on her arm where she had a little bit of a rash, and it disappeared miraculously. There you go. It's super easy. I was talking to you, so that's why it's taken, I normally can do this in less than 5 minutes. So definitely let me know. I do free color matches. You have nothing to lose. You can have everything in one palette. You can get away with this look with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tins, that's it, and 1 compact. You could do this all with 1 brush. You could do this all with 1 Perfector sponge. So I love it because you can spend as little as you want or as much as you want. So I'm here for color matches, and I'd love to color match you and introduce you to Seint and Palmafera Skincare and help you feel as beautiful as you are. Really just highlight your beauty, because you're a beautiful person. If somebody didn't tell you that today, they should. You're very beautiful. And if you want to just sort of put a little bit on and you want to feel confident and maybe this helps you, I'm here to help.